What's going on, guys? Today we'll be working on a Dodge Ram 1500. So for all you guys that have a pickup truck and want to see the process of how we detail trucks and how the ceramic coating process goes, this will be a great video for you. It's a brand new 2021 1500 e-torque, that royal deep blue. It's coming in with a lot of imperfections, so we're gonna get right to it. I'm gonna print out the scope of work and bring it outside to the guys so we can start working on it. So stay tuned and watch us work. So as you guys can see, we already washed it. That's the first thing we do, obviously. I guess it goes without saying that we will definitely wash your car or truck before we do any ceramic coating jobs. And then we use a very special filtration system. It's a water softener that we have here in our shop. This way we don't create hard water spots when we are washing your vehicle. The next step is, after we wash it, we do the wheels, we do the engine, we bring it inside the bay, and this is where we start, our little surgery prep per se. My friend Sergio here is already starting on the clay. Clay pretty much removes contamination that's on the paint. This one, although it's new, it does have some contamination already. It was at a body shop, so there is some kind of oversprays around these areas that we're addressing now. And I'm gonna show you guys how the paint looks, because it has very little miles, but it does have a lot of scratches and swirl marks that we will be targeting with our paint correction process. And that's what we're gonna do next. But first, let me bring in the camera close so you guys can see the imperfections that are on this paint. Incredible. Alright, so yeah, that's what I did. I turned off all the lights, and now you can see exactly what we're dealing with. That's that sandy mark that we have to remove. And aside from all that sandy mark, look at all these swirl marks that are on the paint. This is a brand new car, guys. Sorry. This is a brand new truck, guys, and look at all this. It's a lot of imperfections that we have to adjust with our paint correction process. So all of that will be eliminated once we start buffing it. See, we're using the scan grip light here. So with this light, we're able to see exactly where we're going to be correcting, and this is what we'll be addressing right now. But so as you guys can see, it does have a lot of imperfections with the swirl marks and the light scratches, plus some of that body shop, and we'll get into that later on of why he had to go to the body shop. But aside from that, the truck has a lot of imperfections that have to be addressed before we apply the ceramic coating. And that's why ceramic coating is very hard to price, because over the phone it's only so much I can go off by. For ceramic coating, I have to see it in person, because as you guys can see, all of these swirl marks, it's hard for me to determine how many swirl marks you have, how much swirl marks you have, what kind of correction it needs. So all of that needs to be seen here in person. And I would do like a small area, and we could see exactly how much paint correction your paint needs before we move on to the ceramic coating. Well, right now we're just trying to get down to the bare paint. So like that, when we are running our polishers, we are pretty much just rotating our pads and polishes on a very clean surface. And by doing so, we are clean, and this will get us to that clean surface feel. So like that, there isn't any contamination when we're polishing. So I'm gonna help the guys clay, and we'll get right into the polishing steps. All right, so now that we got the clay set up and we have all of this contaminated, we're gonna tape up all of the plastic, so like that we don't get any splatter or any compound residue on the tape. And I already got my cart set up, because like I said, we're gonna dissect and see what pad, what compounds, and what kind of polishes and compounds this paint will need in order for us to correct it fully. I'm gonna go ahead and try the new Kosh Chemi. We got the new Kosh Chemi heavy cut compound. I'm gonna try that out and see if it pretty much levels all those swirl marks that we see. I'm pretty sure it will. I've heard really good thing about this compound. So I'm just gonna load up the pad, because it's a brand new pad. It's the actual Kosh Chemi cutting pad as well. So I'm gonna pair it up with the compound. All right, so I'm gonna get myself situated here and see. I'll do a small little spot before I start doing. Might have loaded up with too much product there. So this, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and inspect my towel, make sure I don't have any debris or anything like that when I'm taking it off. This one seems good to go. Now I'm gonna wipe down and inspect my results. Came out good. I mean, it leveled all the swirl marks. The only thing I don't like is that it left me a little micro of abrasiveness from the pad or the compound. But that's okay, because I'm gonna come back with a polishing pad and I'm gonna remove all of that anyways, so. All right guys, so you made it. We are on day 2 of the detail process of the Dodge Ram truck that we've been working constantly on. So as you guys can see, it does take a lot of time to do this properly, especially on a big size vehicle like this truck. You know, proper lighting, you know, all the right equipments, and pretty much just a controlled environment helps the process go smoothly. So let's go back. We washed it, we clayed it, we corrected all the swirl marks that were on the paint. We apply the ceramic coating today. Right now, the guys are doing the last little step of just making sure that there aren't any high spots left from the ceramic coating application. And then today, we're gonna leave it curing overnight. So like that, tomorrow morning or later on in the afternoon, the truck will be ready to go. Ceramic coating does take some time to fully cure. This coating in particular is from beads. It starts to cure in about 6 hours. It fully cures in 12 hours. So by tomorrow morning, afternoon, this truck will be ready to go. Well guys, the truck has been all finished up with ceramic coating, and from this footage here that you guys can see, we got it all looking brand new. All the swirl marks that it had are gone. The light scratches are gone. Those little sanding marks were gone. And now it's all shiny and truly protected for many years to come. So if you guys are on the hunt for ceramic coating, you can see it's a rigorous process. There is a couple of days involved and polishing involved and all that stuff. So if you have more questions, call me, contact us, and I'm here to help, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.